Hey, Mike.
Hey, what's up, man?
It's that time of the year again.
Springtime?
Oh yeah, it is springtime. Yeah, it's
Uh-huh.
May, and I'm outside, and it's getting dark out. It's not cold, so that's a plus.
Yeah.
Um, but I lost my train of thought. Oh man, what was I going to say? Oh yes.
Street?
Oh, okay. Yes, that yes. So it's that time of the year, but we were smart this year. We didn't do it fresh. We waited almost 2 months. So fool us once, shame on you. No, fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice,
Shame
shame
on
on
me.
me. Shame on me. Yeah. Fool me 3 times. You have. Fool me 4 times. Probably have to. Anyways, this is Trillium The Streets. This is the 2022 edition. We've been doing this. I think we've been reviewing this beer ever since it came out, right? Many, many years ago.
I think we've probably done every one of them. If we
Yeah.
might have missed one. I don't know.
Yeah. So what this beer is, it was an original Trillium anniversary beer. What they did is they took all the hops that they have in their Street Series beers. So think Congress Street with Galaxy, right? Think Amarillo with A Street, things like that. Enigma, Vic Secret, and they just tossed it all in there. And then every year, if they added a new street beer to the series, they would then in turn toss that hop into there. And then one year, I think 2 to 3 years ago, they decided, hey, let's add Fort Point, which is their pale ale, which is sort of like a sister beer to all those, which has Citra in it because they don't have a Citra Streets beer. Let's toss Citra in it. So this beer has all the hops. Like, think of a hop and it has it in it.
Is Motueka in there, son?
No, it's not. No, it's not, Mike. It's
Is
not.
Rakau?
Oh, no, Mike. No, it's not actually. No, no.
I thought about those hops.
Well, I'm not always right. And we have proper glassware.
Yeah, he has
Streets.
proper. I don't have proper.
There you do.
Well, not that one because Josh's fucking cat broke it.
Oh, right. Yeah, but you sold a streets glass though.
I do, but not that one. The one I want.
I had full intention of splitting this with Carrie, and then I just kind of dumped it into my glass.
Well, you can just. I don't know. Tell her to fuck herself. It's up to you. It's your wife, not mine.
I'm gonna do this right now, just so I can get a perfect Instagram picture. Okay, good.
All right. So I mean, it looks like streets. It's beautiful. It just
It
looks
is.
just a magnificent. The head looks a little thinner, maybe than I'm used to. A little less luscious, maybe. Hard
Yeah,
to tell.
but it's
We
also a
don't have it.
10.3% beer. It's a crazy triple IPA. So,
Yeah, and it's not like we have them every week,
yeah,
So, but I mean, gorgeous. The head's lacking in structure, but whatever happens.
yep.
But it looks basically like sort of golden burnt orange kind of a color.
It looks like somebody just took a lot of tropical fruits and blended it
Yep.
without any red fruits.
Nope.
Want to go nose?
Do it. I mean, it smells really good. It smells
That
good.
smells really good.
Yeah. It smells just like candied tropical fruits. It smells like fresh oranges and just fruit salad.
And there's this little level of greenness in there too, like to give it this like little bit of like dankiness that kind of comes across really nice. This has like like all those tropical fruits, but I'm getting like overripened papaya, like pineapple. It's just like a jeez.
Yeah, I do like that vegetal thing. It's almost honestly, it's a little bit like I think I mentioned this before. It's almost like that V8 splash.
Yeah,
Like one of the main
100%.
one of the main yeah one of the main ingredients of that stuff is the vegetable juice, and it's still fruity, but it has this body that you don't get just in a regular juice, and it kind
Yeah,
of has a little bit of that. It has that green vegetation. I like it.
yeah.
It smells really good.
Smells delicious. You want to try it?
Do it, sir.
Cheers. Clink.
Cheers.
Oh wow, that has a bite to it.
It does have a bite.
In a good way though.
Yep. It's it's very good, but it's not great. It's
We say
very
this
good.
we say this every year since the
Not
first,
not
pretty
two
much.
not 2 years ago we didn't. 2 years ago we
Oh yeah, that's a
trashed
good
it.
point. Well, no. Well, okay, yeah,
Oh,
but
we
my thing is
trashed
like
it.
it's never been up to the first year. Maybe I think there was a third year that was really good.
Yeah, I think the first year was bonkers.
Blow
The
us
second year
away.
was good. The third year was probably as good as the first year. I mean, this isn't up to that level, but it's certainly very good. It does follow the nose. It has a lot of tropical fruits. It has a little bit of an alcohol, which you don't really get the ethanol on the nose, but you do get
Yeah.
it on the. It just gives a sort of a chemical kind of a finish right at the back of your mouth.
Yep.
But it's a little dank, a little vegetal. A lot of orange. It doesn't finish the best. The finish is a little bit funny. But it's a nice ride until the finish.
Yeah. Yeah. Pretty much like you said, across the mid palate, I got that kind of danky vegetalness. I think on the front, I wanted a little bit more softer fruits, a little bit more like overripened tropical fruits. Like I wanted that little maybe a little bit of extra sweetness before it kind of kicked me in the face with that dankness because given it's a triple IPA, given it's a Trillium triple IPA, given it's the streets, that's what I'm used to with the streets in general. Like especially from the first few batches, it had that lovely soft fruit, really really sweet palate that on the palate. Then it kicked in and kind of bittered off and whatnot. Whereas it's more just bittering than anything.
Mm. I
But
mean, I would
all go ahead.
I would say like honestly throughout all of them. I mean, the nose is as good as any streets I've had. This nose
Yeah,
is really good. You know.
agreed. Yeah, mine's pretty cold though. You said yours is warm, but it doesn't sound like you're getting those soft fruits and stuff that I wanted to get anyways. Like they're there, but they're not like punching in the face like they used to.
Yeah, I mean, you get like peach and stuff, but it's not like a.
Yeah,
It's mostly a little. Um, Harsh is the wrong word, but it's mostly like a punch in the face.
yeah,
Not a lot of subtle things going on here.
yeah. And you've had this before, right? Like a few weeks ago.
Yeah, but I mean, I was drinking.
Oh,
I
fair
was
enough.
drinking
Yeah,
a
yeah,
lot, So I mean, I had it, and I was good. It's fine. Like it was good enough. I didn't have
yeah,
any complaints, and honestly, I have no complaints about it now.
yeah,
I'm drinking just fine. But like
yeah.
if we're picking it apart, I mean,
Right.
I have things to
Yeah.
say.
Oh, yeah. Overall, I really like this. Like, I think this is a. I think I like the way that it's constructed. If you told me that this was streets and I drank this blind, I wouldn't believe it. Well, then again, I may believe it. And be like, oh, I guess that makes sense. But but you know what I mean. But I am enjoying drinking this beer. And actually, I wasn't thinking I was going to finish this, but I think I may.
Yeah, and it's not like they charge $7.50 a can.
Good point. Um, yeah. Another thing I noticed right before you came on, I was kind of looking at the can label. Do you remember it saying triple IPA as like a billboard on a building?
I don't
Look
recall that.
close.
No,
Look very
yeah, I see
close.
it. Yeah, yeah. No, no,
I don't remember that ever being. No, oh no, I'm showing. I'm not showing you. I'm showing the
oh,
viewers.
yeah.
Yeah, I never remembered that.
I
It's
do
kind of
like the
cool
can
though.
art though. Can art's cool.
It's really like it's stuff that like you could look at it and go, oh, I never noticed that. Like I really wonder if they change this every year or did they just change the color? Because this beer has been out for 5 to 6 years now, and I've never noticed that triple IPA thing.
I think longer. Isn't the first one in 2013?
Oh, maybe you're right. Yeah, yeah,
I think it was. Maybe 2015. I don't know. I don't care. Doesn't matter, I guess. But
yeah. Doesn't matter. But yeah,
um,
down on the yeah. Go ahead.
I think it's very good. It's just not my favorite. That's all. I think a lot of people kind of stepped up the game on triple IPAs, and honestly, maybe it's as good as those old ones, but I think maybe everyone has like stepped their game up, and it's not the same.
Because yeah,
Um,
and I'm pretty sure we've said this in plenty of the Streets reviews in the past. Like the Streets was our first real introduction to like a real New England triple IPA. I think.
yeah, I never had an IP. I never had an IPA with that kind of ABV. I don't think like that sort of super imperial style. You know what I
Like
mean?
yeah, like well, I've had like super imperial like dot like 120, right? But that's like a barley wine. But like
It's a
I've
barley
definitely
wine.
had like 9 to 10% IPAs in the past, but they're all West Coast style, right? Like this seemed
Yeah.
like it was the first one that we had that was more of that of the New England juicy style. So
Yep.
it definitely holds itself to a high standard.
It
But
does.
yeah,
And it's honestly it's worth it. I would get it. Honestly, and I'm not mad that I did buy it. I mean, I only got a couple of cans, but it's all good.
yeah. Because honestly, do you need a case of a 10% triple IPA in your fridge?
Nope.
Sean and Mike from 3.5, 4 years ago? Probably we did. Like, yes, I need a case of it. Yes. And then I'm like, I don't know what to do with it. Like, I still have one from like 20 something downstairs, 2018,
I have
2017 downstairs.
I have some old ones in there. I had one maybe a few months ago. It was really bad, but
Live stream beers. That's what those are.
I'll see if I can find it, and maybe I'll do another one. Maybe if I find another can in there, we'll do it on the next live stream.
Yeah, cool. All right.
Anyway,
down in the comments, if you had this year's Streets by Trillium, their Triple IPA coming in at, well, this says 10%, but I think Mike said it was 10.6 or 10.3. Doesn't matter. With all of the hops, except for Mosaic, Raquel, and probably a whole bunch of other ones you probably can't, that you're probably thinking of. But it's got, no, Trillium needs to do a solo hop beer with that hop. Anyways, I'm going to see if I can name them all. Galaxy, Citra, Dorado, Vic Secret, Mosaic, Enigma, Amarillo. Did I say that already? Is that it? Citra. I said Citra.
Nelson.
But other than that, I got them all right.
Amarillo, Mosaic, Galaxy, Dorado, Simcoe, Nelson, Vic Secret, Enigma, and Citra.
I forgot Simcoe too, but yeah. There's a lot of hops. So it takes a lot of balance.
Well, you know, the thing is, you drink it and it's like, all right, it tastes sort of like Citra, Mosaic, maybe, I guess, but you can't pick out the rest of the shit in there. I can't anyway. Maybe someone with a more nimble tongue, but I can't.
But I remember back in the day when it was super Galaxy too. So.
Oh yeah.
But it is what it is. It's going to be very difficult to make the same beer with that much hops from crop to crop of different hops, anyway. So the fact that they're still making this taste good is probably hard. Yeah. But yeah, down in the comments, the Streets by Trillium. They had this year's. What do you think? What's your favorite version of the Streets or iteration of the Streets? Yeah, do you still think it holds up to all the other New England Triple IPAs? Because it seemed like, at least for Mike and I, it was kind of the OG. But yeah, down in the comments, have a conversation. Nerdsense.net, Instagram, Facebook, Twitter. If those are your things, like, comment, subscribe. There's notification bells so you can find me post new videos. And I'm Sean. That's Mike. This is Nerdsense. Cheers, buddy.
Cheers, Joe.